It's the ownage, bitches.
Alright, bitches, so let's get right into it right now. So let's first inspect the box. So the box has a very sensual white to it, just like the Apple products. But this time it has the very excellent gold font, bitches, which matches the gold D-pad right there. It is kind of black and white scheme. It's different than the Xbox One normal controller. The normal controller is all black with a matte finish. I believe this one has rubberized grips on the underneath, but I will confirm that once we open it and then I start touching and feeling my way around the controller, bitches. Okay, so let's take a look real quick here at the back. As you can see right here, it shows you the very excellent sexiness that is inside. Elevate your game, feel the game action with the impulse triggers. Features rubberized diamond grip for controlling comforts. So as you all may know, when you're gaming for many pounding hours, when you're pounding people for many hours, it's very important that it feels comfortable, bitches. So you have to make sure that you're feeling very good. I think I bumped the camera, bitches. Alright, bitches, so it looks like to be one thing here that we need to cut, and then we'll be able to get inside. So I have my handy, trusty $10 crappy knife right here, which is going to do the job, as you saw. Okay, now the box is going to be able to be opened very easily. I do not know which way is the right way. Okay, oh wow, bitches, it's actually very sensual. I got very erect right there. Oh wow, bitches. Okay, so we're going to inspect the contents. So we have controller, of course. We have some instruction manuals, so if you didn't know how to press the buttons, you can learn all about it in here. We have more instructions about nothing, warranty informations probably. Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing really in the box. That's a very awful noise. As you can see, there's nothing really in the box except for the controller. So we're going to take it out right now. Oh, and some batteries. Don't forget that. You know, things sometimes they don't come with batteries, but this one definitely does. Just going to put that aside. Okay, bitches. So I have the Pro controller. Lunar White right here. First time feeling an Xbox controller, I think. It's very sensual feeling. The top feels like normal finish, but behind it is a little bit rubberized. Not too much as I thought it was going to be, but still very comfortable. I can imagine myself pounding the bitches. Very good with that. Buttons feel like normal to me. Triggers feel normal to me. D-pad very clicky. I do play a lot of original Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, retro games. So I'm very interested to see how the D-pad works out for that one. Also N64 and PlayStation 1. Like to see how the sticks react with that. So we're going to do a little bit of a test as well. But as you can see, nothing really else to really talk about here. Battery compartment, of course, to put the batteries in. When you use it on the computer, you do need to use the cable. It didn't come with the cable, but I do have the cable already. You can buy an adapter separately to use the wireless feature on the PC. But I'm not going to be doing that, bitches. At least not right now. Because, honestly, I don't like wireless because the batteries always run out right in the middle of the poundage. And as you know, the poundage is very important. So you cannot let the batteries run out, bitches, when you're pounding the people in Cold Amigos. Alright, bitches. So that seems to be about it. So let's go and see how it performs in the games. Alright, bitches. So we're here. Sorry about the lighting. I have the Pro controller right here, Lunar White. I have the cable right here attached to the computer over there. So we're going to plug it in and see how it reacts. Okay, it vibrated to me. So it alerted about my sexual presence. Maybe it's trying to pleasure me, I'm not sure. But it's doing a very good job. Turbo A. So all controls have been set for NES. So I'm going to open up Super Mario's. Super Mario Bros. Is definitely the one that you want to try when you do this sort of thing. So I got controller right here. I'll show you like this. I'm going to press A to select Super Mario Bros. Oh, it seems to be very good. I'm going to press start to start Super Mario Bros. Maybe I can move the screen so you can see a little bit. Okay, yeah, you can see Super Mario Bros. On the screen. I'm pressing A, it's reacting very excellently. So I'm going to try to be World 1-1 in with Xbox controller base. So let's check it out. So my first thoughts right now on the D-pad. D-pad is not very good. At least not compared to original Nintendo controller. It is better than the original Xbox controller. I used that one before. The D-pad on there is very awful. This one's kind of weird feeling. I don't know. It like feels like there's no rubber underneath. It just clicks. The original Nintendo controller has lots of rubber feeling. So So it's very excellent. This one is just very homosexual. Okay, so I did beat it though, so no problems with that. It is tested to beat World War 1 and Super Mario Bros. #1. So what I'm going to actually do now is exit this one, open up, oh I got to pause it first before I go there. I'm going to open up Nintendo 64 emulator, and we're going to see how it reacts with that one, because the sticks I think will be much better than D-pad. So I think it works very much better in Mario 64 with the control stick rather than D-pad. Don't buy it if you want to play D-pad games, bitches. So it's the big boss fight like usual. So let's see if we can beat him. We defeated him very easily, of course. And that's as done. So, do I recommend this controller for computers? Yes, bitches. I haven't tried it too much, but for those games like driving games and platformer games that don't use the D-pad, I definitely recommend the bitches. But don't buy this controller if you expect to use only the D-pad. You're going to want to find some other controllers for that. But if you're going to use the sticks and the buttons and the triggers, then definitely there's no problems with that, bitches. The only thing you need to realize, if you're going to use this particular model for the computer, it does not come with the cable, bitches. You will need to buy the, I think it's micro poundage cable, the one that goes into there. Most cell phones have this one. Other than that, you just need the cable, bitches. If you don't have the cable, you have to buy it. It does not come with the cable. Other than that, bitches, it was plug and play with Windows 10. I think if you use Windows 7, you will need to download some drivers, but no problems with that. It should work. So definitely get this one if you want to play some games that are not keyboard and mouse related, bitches. So that's it for right now, bitches. I thank you so much for watching, and of course, we'll see you next times.
Yeah, this is the one where you get to use the parrot for the first time.
Oh, okay. Look at these guys.
Yeah,
They're just chilling in their boxers.
Yeah, they think their peg leg is so hard.
And these guys with their $1 million fur coats.
Yeah, it's the DNG coats.